Hey everybody, it's Chris at Dean's Creek Ranch. Beautiful Texas afternoon. Ground's all dry. Ground's wet. You know what that is, right? Unbelievable. I have a busted pipe. The water meter is right up there, right about street level, and I mean it is a dead shot right here at that swamp. And the kicker is, remember the video I did about land clearing? We had that land clearing come through and build those trails. I'll give you one guess where they park their equipment, their big old heavy trailer and all those big heavy machines to do all the trimming. Right there. The difference is I checked the meter and there's been 50,000 gallons of water that went through that meter over the last 2 weeks. Which is weird because there was no drop in water pressure, but that meter's running. I've got a couple check valves along the road. You need to see the culvert from here. There's a ball valve in a box there. I was able to isolate it down to that one. I closed that ball valve. That's like 100 yards away. Opened up the meter again, and it's still running at the same flow rate. I was able to do the math on it. The dirty math is basically 20 gallons every 10 minutes. 2 gallons a minute. Fun. Or 1 gallon a minute, whatever it is. Math in public. So guess what? We're going to get Erin Brockovich all dressed up tomorrow and send her ass down to the water port. And beg forgiveness. Moving out to the country isn't just farming. You're an electrician. You're a plumber. You fix roofing. You wrangle cattle. I mean, it's ridiculous. I mean, clearly, though, look at everything else is dry. Why is this wet? You know why. So guess who's going to be digging out the shovel tomorrow? Everybody's got to take a bath in the pool tonight, which is, 58 degrees. That's nice. Like, subscribe, notification button when you see it. You're going to see it. Okay, water is on. And there's a line, and it's dry. The line is right in there in that muck, and it's wet, but it's not rising. I should have some rising water. And I don't know how much, obviously that's way full. How much is seepage versus running water? But I'm going to leave it on for a minute. I want to see if one of these holes fills up. That one's dry. If it stays dry, then we know the leak is north of that line. I keep saying it wrong. Let's see what the meter's doing. Okay, day 3 of we don't have any water on. I've been actually turning it on here and there, get some laundry done, find the leak. See how that's pulled up? And I don't know if you can tell in the video, it's super clear. That's obviously the water line. I actually, before it filled up, I could touch the pipe. I'll come back to this one. So we'll go up here. And I had it on for about an hour and a half last night. Dry as a bone. You see the pipe? There it is. Okay, test hole number 2. I mean, it's got a little bit of water in it. That could be just groundwater. And that was an hour and a half with the pipe on. And it literally has gone down from there. So I think that was just groundwater. I've been shoveling for about 45 minutes, and look where I found. Now, I'm not there yet. Let's see if you can see it. I can see it. Do you see that flowing right there to the right? There she blows. See how it's moving the dirt? The water's off, but what it is I've got a 1/3 of a mile of back pressure up in the house. The water's off, but what I'll do is before I cut this pipe and glue in here comes mama, is that I'll hit the nearest ball valve to relieve some of that back pressure. What you're seeing right there with the water off, that's back pressure. That's coming out the pipe basically in reverse. But hey, that's what I want to see. I mean, an hour and a half on, all night, no water. Hour and a half on, all night, 0 water. 10 minutes, I'm getting close, and I think I found a little geyser. It's just going to be right in here somewhere. I'll keep you posted. A little bit of a test here. I got it pretty uncovered. Let me turn on the water. see if I can see anything. Now the whole line's gonna have to charge for a minute. So I expect that. What I want to see is movement down there. I was holding the phone the wrong way. Let's see what we can see. If anything. Now I'll go around. Why oh why is this equipment parked here? I have no idea. Well, there's clear water at the top. So I don't think I'm there yet. I think it's going to be right in between that hole and here. But I got to be, see, that's nice clean water coming out. I was just shoveling this 30 seconds ago, and this is all muddy. That's my theory, at least. I think it's, I mean, I don't have much more to go, but yeah, I think I'm right there. Shoot, more digging. Water's on again. Let's see if we can find it. I spared you the video of me turning on a valve in the water box. I mean, obviously you get it. Man, where is this thing? I thought for sure I had it. Man, I gotta be close. All right, so I've dug all this out. That was the original trench. I incorporated trench number 2. Remember that was dry? I would have thought it was right there. I've got the water on. I do have the ball valve by the creek closed, so I'm trying to prevent back pressure. But see there, it looks like it's clean water. Man, I gotta be close. This thing's dry as a bone. I am going to leave the water on for pressure purposes, because obviously this leak is big time overtime. I mean, I don't have a Bellagio fountain going off, but you know, times 3 weeks, times every minute of the day, it adds up. Man, I gotta be close. All right, I'll be back. Well, I was hoping to have this part 2 be a happy ending, and it's not. So I've got the water on currently right now. We dug, me and the gentleman from Apex Lane Clearing, we dug all that out, and you can see it's filling back up. My finger. The problem is we can't find the leak. I thought it was way up towards the top here, up here. Nope. So the water, or the ground I should say, is so saturated, it's backfilling up the hill. Because we had this all undone. That was dry as a bone. I've got the water in right now so everybody can take a shower and whatnot and do some laundry. So tomorrow we're going to go, and that will be the beginning of part 3. We're elevating into a ditch witch, and we're going to basically take this section here and go about there. And we got to uncover this line and find out what in the heck is going on. Now, the one thing, the funny thing about it is we're talking about time and material and equipment for what is essentially about $2.37. Maybe if I get myself a drink at Home Depot, it'll be a whole $5 worth of parts. $5 in parts, $1,000 in labor. But that's where we're at. So this is going to be part 2. I'm picking up Jackson here off the bus in a minute, and I just don't have the time or the energy to swing the shovel anymore. I've been shoveling all day, and then I had help too. But you see down here, see, it's just pooling water. I guess what I'm trying to tell you is I was chasing saturated earth, and every time I uncovered stuff, it would just backfill from the saturation. That's why I got to keep this thing off. I mean, obviously I got to shower and whatnot. Yay, country life. Like, subscribe, notification bell, see you.